of Miyagi Prefecture, and the seismic intensity was 5 plus, magnitude 7.2 with a depth of 60 kilometers. A warning for a tsunami advisory has been issued for Miyagi Prefecture. It is believed that the tsunami has already arrived. Expected height is 1 meter. Ishinomaki Port at 6:20 and in Sendai Port at 6:40 p.m. This is the expected arrival time. And it is just a index, and please do not go near the water as well as river because it could come in repeated sequences. We now go to NHK Sendai Station. This is Sendai. At 6:09 p.m. in Tohoku region, there was a strong earthquake. Since then, there's been several aftershocks that could be felt. When the earthquake occurred, I was at the NHK Sendai station. When the alarm went off, we started to feel the jolt immediately. I went into the studio immediately at the Sendai station. We have an anti-seismic structure, but the lightings in the studio were shaking. This is the live view of Sendai Port. In Miyagi Prefecture, tsunami advisor has been issued. It is believed that a tsunami of about 1 meter high has already reached the shores. Please stay away from the oceanfront. In Miyagi Prefecture, there is a tsunami advisory in place. It is believed that a tsunami of about 1 meter in height has already reached the shores. Please stay clear of the ocean as well as river. Here's some evacuation information. Watari Town at 6:10 p.m. for 2,500 plus, for 6,911 people, they issued an advisory to evacuate. They are seeking shelter in the local primary school. They have established evacuation shelters in the local elementary schools. So there was a strong jolt of a seismic intensity of 5 plus, and the tsunami advisory is in place. 1 meter high tsunami is believed to have already arrived in the shores. Please stay clear of the ocean and rivers. You're seeing now live footage of Ishinomaki City in Miyagi Prefecture. 5 plus was registered in Ishinomaki City. There is a tsunami advisory for the shores of Miyagi Prefecture. We believe that the tsunami has already arrived. Please stay clear of rivers and ocean, and please stay calm. Once again, please stay clear of the ocean and rivers. Here are the seismic intensities. Sendai City, Miyagi no Ward, Ishinomaki City, Iwanuma City, Tome City, Higashi Matsushima City, Osaki City, Zao Town, Matsushima Town, and Wakuya Town and Misato Town had a 5 plus. 5 minus for Ofuna City, Ichinoseki City, Sumita Town, and Sendai City, Aoba Ward, Wakabayashi Ward, Izumi Ward, Miyagi Prefecture, Kesennuma City, Natori City, Kakuda City, Kurihara City, Ogawara Town. In Miyagi Prefecture, Shibata Town, Kawasaki Town, Marumori Town, Watari Town, Yamamoto Town, Gifto Town, Osato Town, Ohira Village, Minami Sanriku Town. In Fukushima Prefecture, Soma City, Tamura City, Minami Soma City, Kunimi Town, Okuma Town. In Fukushima, Futaba Town, Namie Town, Shinchi Town, and Itate Village had registered seismic intensity of 5 minus. And in broad areas, it registers seismic intensity of 4 or 3.
An hour and a half passed since the earthquake took place, but we can still expect or feel several jolts of intensity 1 or so that may not necessarily be felt. This is the Sendai port. According to JR East, this earthquake has caused temporary outages, and Tohoku Shinkansen in Omiya Prefecture the Omiya Station and Hachinohe Station, the operations between those two stations have been suspended. There has been temporary outages, and Tohoku Shinkansen has stopped operations between Hachinohe Station in Aomori and Omiya Station in Saitama Prefecture. This is the Sendai port. Live footage of Sendai port. Tsunami advisory has been issued in Miyagi Prefecture. Do not get close to the seas or rivers. At 6:09, a seismic intensity of 5+ was observed in Miyagi Prefecture. Tsunami advisory has been issued in this prefecture, and about a 1 meter height of tsunami seems to have already arrived. Do not get close to the seas or rivers. Now we're back in the studio in Tokyo. This earthquake has caused the advisory issuance in Miyagi Prefecture, the coastline of Miyagi Prefecture. That tsunami has already arrived. It's expected to be about 1 meter. It is believed that the tsunami has already arrived at the height of 1 meter. But until the tsunami advisory is lifted, do not get close to the ocean or the rivers. And the tsunami could come back many times. Therefore, do not get close to the seas. The first tsunami could be low, but the ones that will come after could be much higher. Therefore, until those advisories are lifted, do not get close to the rivers or seas. Until this tsunami advisory is lifted, do not get close to the coast or the rivers. Now, we will move to Ofunato Plaza Hotel. Our reporter Suzuki is there. The intensity 5 was observed. Are you now in a safe place? An hour and 10 minutes have already passed since the earthquake, so please tell me what is the situation over there. I felt a strong jolt of about 15 to 20 seconds. And the emergency door we tried to open the emergency doors manually, but we could feel the strong shake because of this earthquake. Currently, elevators and building boilers have been resumed, although it stopped at once. And when the earthquake took place, our guests seems to have panicked a little bit, but now they are calm. So how about the lifeline, including water pipes and others? There's no, we were not affected in that regard. How about the situation outside of the hotel building? We do not really see any abnormalities. The cars are traveling on the roads. Thank you very much. It's already now dark, so please pay attention to the surroundings and the road situation.
So for those regions who had a strong jolt, please stay calm. And it is dark. There could be objects that have fallen from shelves and other places in your home. So please secure your safety. If you were cooking, there's a danger of fire. So please make sure you have extinguished any fire. JR East has announced this on the homepage. Due to the earthquake, the JR lines locally as of 7 p.m., the Rikuto line, Tazawako line, Tohoku Honsen, Ishinomaki line, Kesennuma line, Senseki line, Kamaishi line, Yamada line, Ofunato line, Banetsuto line, Senzan line, Ou Honsen, Banetsu are all suspending operations at this moment. We repeat this. JR East on the homepage has announced that due to the earthquake, the local JR lines as of 7 p.m. have suspended services. Rikuto line, Tazawako line, Tohoku Honsen, Ishinomaki line, Kesennuma line, Senseki line, Kamaishi line, Yamada line, Ofunato line, Banetsuto line, Senzan line, O line, and Banetsu line. They have all suspended service at this moment. We now go to Miyagi Prefecture, Minami Sanriku Town.